What's good, everybody? Hope everybody had a good holiday or whatever. I actually did. Stop by, saw a few family members. Back on the business uh, with my dogs. And I want to thank all my new subscribers, who and wherever you might be. Thank you for following me, and please continue to like, share, and if you're interested in something, leave a positive comment or a question or whatever. Or if you're a dog breeder yourself, let me know. Let me know what you breed. You may breed Corsos, you may breed Bullies, you may breed Rottweilers, uh, whatever it might be. Feel free to share. Um, let's use this platform to educate each other and not bring down each other, help build each other. That's to my fellow breeders, and as well, if you're not a breeder, if you're just a pet owner or someone who likes animals in general, you know, trying to just be more and more positive, each day of my life. I love what I do, um, both with the dogs and as well as, me doing security. Yes, yes. And I will say, since I've been getting a lot more sleep, uh, it's a lot easier for me to stay positive. Man, I'll tell you what, when you ain't sleeping, and then you got a pack to feed, and, dogs to entertain, or, work to go to, uh, lady friend, kid, and it gets rough. And the dog business is not the easiest thing in the world anyway, but I didn't make videos like that before telling y'all that one and they on. And told you what it is, man. Let me show you what it is though now. This girl here is my girl Roxy. She's one of my first dogs, the first dog on my kennel, and she's the oldest dog. But she is still fairly young. Yeah, fairly young too. She's a good girl. I believe she'll be 4 this year. 4 or 5, don't quote me on that. I have to look back at the papers. The paperwork says German Rottweiler. I didn't believe it. We did a blood test. It did come back German Rottweiler, but she doesn't have all the features I like. She gives good litters, though. I actually bred this girl twice. The first litter was to a Corso, blue, and got some beautiful, she's a little dirty nut, beautiful hybrids, which was Rotted Corsos, and yeah, big dogs too, man. I was very successful with that litter, and that's why, I continue to breed some hybrids, and as well as just stick within the breed. I breed the way I want to breed because this is, me and my lady's kennel. We're not copycats, you know what I'm saying? You got to understand, people. In order to create a breed, as I've mentioned in past times, you have to start from 2 different breeds. You ain't gonna just walk out in the woods and find no American Molossus, Bully, or Akita, Cane Corso, whatever it might be. Those stuff from, for instance, like the American Bully. Hey, you guys were out all day. The American Bully, they originally started from this American Pit Bull, English Bulldog. To give them that girth and everything like that. These designer bullies I have are strictly American Bully and American Pit Bull Terrier. And I'm not letting them out because they was out quite a bit yesterday. Let some other dogs out. Everybody just ate. They just excited. I may probably let them out. I say that. In fact, let's let them out. Fuck it. Let's let them out. You gonna let them out? Hold on, y'all. So they got Roxy playing with them. She don't seem to be too rough with them or anything. But this is the last litter I bred. If you're interested in one of these guys, they are available. That guy they're roughing up right now, that's Tommy. He's a male. Well, if they're not biting or anything, I let them play. It's good for them to play and, you know, exercise their legs, build those muscles and things. Yeah, yeah. You see Roxy's playing with him. Hey, bang! 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 That's enough, man. Bang likes to be the, I don't know, I call him like my little officer, man. If he thinks a dog gets aggressive or whatever, he'll run up in their face. And sometimes that causes him to get scars on his lip because, like my huskies, they love to butt his long, droopy lips through the fence. Now, they don't fight. Like, you see how he was just barking at Bishop? I could let Bishop out right now. 9 times out of 10, they're not going to fight. They may growl at each other, but that's just what they do. See? Like he's doing it again. Hey, bang! His tail wag. He ain't really mad at him. He just, I don't know. They do that. They like boast at each other. Hey, 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 hey. Leave him alone. That's my big Akita right here, Bishop, you guys. American Akita. And I do say American Akita because there's a Japanese Akita and there's American Akita. You know, this is just a little platform I probably will take apart. I was building like a base for them. Most of my kennels got mats and stuff in them. Some, however, do not. Sometimes I just may throw cedar or just kind of leave it the way it is, or rocks or whatever. It's cold now, so that terrain kind of stays hard. It's no bugs or anything I gotta worry about. So now he's over there barking at the long face. That's what he does, you know. That's what that food does. That's my girl, Gremlin, aka Maxie. Well, Maxie, aka Gremlin. I call her Gremlin. Come here, girl. If I can get her to be still, she has the exact same markings as that one Gremlin, the bad guy Gremlin. If y'all remember that movie back in the 80s, there was a Gremlin named Stripe, and he had that like little white mark on his head and whatnot. That's who she reminds me of. That little Gremlin. So I call it Grim. Yeah. These bullies, man, are phenomenal. Now, as they get older, you know, they tend to look more and more like bullies. They'll fill out more and stuff like that. Now they look like more like pit bulls. Now, I have had a litter. This is the third litter I bred off of Chapo and Moo, which produced these dogs. Now, I have had some that just strictly look just straight like bully or just straight like pit bull, but you know, they all got sold. And in fact, if you to buy a dog from me, I like to keep in touch with you to see how the dog progresses, you know. But anyway, that's her. I think the rest of them ran on in the back playing somewhere, you know, doing what they do. But I'm gonna let them play. Like I said, everybody's eating. Bishop up there chugging some water now. All the water and stuff gets changed every day. However, you see that clay right there? That's what you call it, red clay. Has a lot of minerals and stuff in it. My dogs actually eat it. They eat that. And on top of them eating it, it just gets things real dirty. So, you know, sometimes I gotta wash things down and stuff like that. But hey, it is what it is. Come with the business. This girl's all up on me. What's up, Roxy? That's my other female Rottweiler there. Her name's Tori. She's wild. Only thing about Tori, she don't put on no weight. You know, she's taller than Roxy, but it's hard to keep weight on that girl. You know, it's hard. She stays on the lean side. I imagine as she gets older, or after she have her first litter, she'll thicken up though. No rush. However, I plan on getting one more big female Rottweiler. I got some of my males in the back. One I bred and the father of the one I bred. They're in the back chilling. All right, Bang. Come here, Bang. That's enough barking at people in their face, man. This big head ass Bang. He just like, there go, this little guy right here is my boy Tommy. And all these bulls you see, guys, are available. Just $500 a pop. That's all I'm asking for, adoption fee. You know, this is a more designer breed. They're bred to be more functional, as well as have that nice bully look, and also have some, hopefully, you know, some guard-like protection qualities. Because I know Chapo, the father, is very, very, very much so protective. So yeah, she's just playing with Tommy right now, roughing him up, getting him all dirty. There's some of my other bulls in the back. There's Mills right now. Now she is the meanest of the crew. That tricolor, this girl, yeah, she a little troublemaker right there. That girl there, she's available too. So it's only 2 females left that's available. There's her, and there's Grim I showed you. Then I got my boy Spook, which is that gray boy there. Yep. He's available too. And then I'll show you my keeper. This is Glow here. That's my keeper. Keeping that girl. She's the only like reddish color dog I have, and I wanted something. Me and Lenore both wanted a dog of that color, so bred what I want. That's the great thing about breeding. You know, if you don't love your own creations, your own work, then maybe you shouldn't be doing what you do. You heard me? That's Piggy. She's an English bulldog. Her coat's Merle. You see that Merle on it? And she gives off Merle puppies. Yep. That's a little roommate now. But in the future, I'm going to get back to breeding bigger dogs, such as my Corsos and